Hey everyone, welcome back to CraftyPlannerLovR. My name is Megan, and today we're going to be planning in my Hobonichi Weeks Catchall planner for the week of May 25th through the 31st using the Sweet Garden kit from BlessUrHeartStickers. I know I have used BlessUrHeartStickers kits in my planners a lot this week, or this month at least, and I have a lot of fun doing it, and I want you guys to see how to use BlessUrHeartStickers kits. So I really love this one. It was one of my favorite ones that she has, and I think it's so pretty. It's one of her newer ones, so this is when you get a new kit, it comes in the 3. If you get an older version, it comes in 2, but this one is like your functional, then you get your washi and your like habits, and then you get the days of the week and your boxes, and that is what is in the collection. So let's go ahead and get started with this week. So I may have talked to you guys about this in my plan with me that I did for this week in my social media planner. I honestly have been filming all day, so I really don't remember what I have said in that spread, so many apologies if you're hearing the same thing over and over again. But I was talking about, I know I did talk about it in a video, I just don't remember which one. I am moving to Orlando over the summer, which you guys know if you see my videos, and I've talked about it a lot, and so I'm sure you're finally tired of hearing me say this, but I'm moving to Orlando over the summer, but I am moving to Orlando permanently as well. So because I'm moving to Orlando permanently, at least until the end of 2026, I have realized that I have a lot more to pack up than I originally thought. So, unfortunately, I am going to be filming quite a lot of videos this week. I don't know if that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I wasn't planning on doing it all this week yet. I was planning on just doing this week and next week, but I've got a couple more videos that I'm going to have to film. So you guys are going to see these nails in quite a few videos like next week's as well. So I am sorry if you don't like seeing the same nails over and over again. This is the second video of like 8 that I have to film, because I have to film next week's in this planner. Then I also have to do next week's social media spread. I have a couple of reels that I need to do, which technically don't count as like filming content, you know what I mean, but like they do. And then I have another video that I'm going to do that is for when I go down there. I have like a little list of things that I want to do, because I'm going down there to watch Bruce, who is Allison's dog, while they go to Alaska, her and my dad, for their summer vacation. And my summer vacation is to do absolutely jack shit. I'm not going to do a single thing. And I'm going to watch Bruce and take him for his little walks. Oh, also, if you want to see, I have a picture printed out because of my sisterhood of the traveling journals. This is Bruce. He is a golden retriever, and he is my favorite thing in the world. And I get to see him in exactly a week, because today is Friday. It's actually Friday night. And we just got done with grocery shopping, and I literally got off the phone with my sister to talk about what we were doing, and it is Friday the 22nd, by the way, in case you were curious. So anyway, I just got off the phone with her. We were talking about like what we were gonna do, and that's when I found out that I would be staying with her for long term rather than just over the summer. And we talked about like my situation, like what I was going to be doing, and you know, that I have to make sure that I am staying on track of everything, because long story short, one of the reasons why I was not able to why I was not able to be with her after, you know, the certain point, was because I had a really bad work ethic. I really just absolutely hated my job, and I did not want to go to work, so I would call out all the time, and that is not good. You do not do that. in your job. And unfortunately, my sister was like done with that. She was like, Megan, you need to not do that. And I ended up deciding, we both decided, but mainly me, decided that it was time for me to kind of get my debt in order, because I was struggling for a long time before I was able to actually get my debt, like realize that I needed to get my shit together. And I decided that it was time for me to buck up and ask for help. So I did, and my parents were like, yeah, you can move in for a little bit so that you can get your finances back in order, which I'm incredibly grateful for. So they were able to let me move in, and I thought I was going to be here for a lot longer than I actually was. I thought I was going to be in Orlando at least for, or sorry, in where I'm at now for at least another year. But I have, like, obviously you guys know that things change. So yeah, I've got to pack up everything. Not just what I was going to pack up for the summer. I got to pack up everything. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to be doing for that. And got a lot of things to do. And I'm not going to have a lot of time because the 25th, we don't have school. So I have the, you know, this weekend. And then 26th and 27th are school. But, and I'm going to start writing this stuff down in a second. The 26th is when we are going to go see Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, granted, we do not have to go see a movie this week, but this is literally the only time that I'm going to have to go see a movie. So we decided we're going to do it this day because Wednesday I'm going to be having to get up pretty early to go on a field trip on Thursday, because last day of school is Wednesday, but I was invited to go on a field trip with some students, and they are very, very excited about it. And they are very excited that I'm going with them. So I was like, yeah, I will go with you guys. And they are very, very, very happy that I said yes. So I'm going on a field trip with them. And I am not going to have time to pack really at all until, because we're leaving on Friday. So I have just this weekend, and then when I get home from school on Wednesday, and that is it. That is absolutely the end, ladies and gentlemen. So, got a lot to do. So I wanted to go ahead and get all my filming done now, so that I don't have to worry about it this weekend. So I'm going to have to film, or I'm going to have to edit on Monday. I'm probably going to edit on Monday. I've decided, because I've got my Sarah Art sharing circle video uploading now as I am speaking, because I did film that, and that's going to go up on Monday. So I have, if I edit one video, if I edit my social media video for Tuesday, it'll go up on Tuesday and I will be good to go. I won't have to worry about that. So that is my plan. Do that. And then we're going to have this guy for Tuesday. Thank God nothing's happening on Wednesday. Thursday, I have the field trip. Friday, we are going to be going down to Orlando. Saturday, we are going to Epcot. And thank God we have nothing on Sunday. So there's that. Let's add these guys. Oh wait, no. Yeah, wait, no. I do have to have my, at least a checklist or two, hopefully at least one. We'll put that one there, and I'll do this as the title. And then I will put a checklist here. And we will use, nope, not that one. Let's use this one. This one as our title. And then I will probably, see if we can do this, because I do want a checklist on Sunday. Because Sunday, they are going to be gone. And Sunday, we're going to be doing other things. So, don't really have to worry about Sunday. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's put this one right there. Okay, then we'll add a box. Let's do this box. Right there. And I think I'm also going to add a box right here. You know what? No. No. Let's do the red one. I am actually really excited to go to Wild Adventures because I haven't been, but like the singular one other time that I went, which was last year because I was invited to go last year as well. And I didn't really know the kids very well because it was my first year with them. And now that I know them and they know me, they are feral. Very, very, very feral. They're very, very excited that I am going. And I don't know how they found out. But they had asked, I guess, so that's probably how they found out. But they were asking, are you going on the field trip with us? Are you going on the field trip with us? Yeah, I'm going to go on the field trip. Well, you better go on the rides because I know you worked for Disney, which means you know how to do rides, Miss May, so you're going to go on the rides with us. And I was like, well, dang, what if I didn't want to ride? Now I have to. Oh, I need to also have a, okay, hold up. All right. So, okay, this day, come on, you have no school, boop, and then let me get this, we're going to write, there we go, last day of school, and then here, I need my reusable sticker book as per normal. Okay, Happy Mail, no. Okay, movies. Movie night script. And I don't know if I have a popcorn script or a popcorn icon. I do. Oh, stop it. Okay. Okay, that's the day we're going to the movies. Last day of school. I need a payday script. Okay, I need a to clean list here. So we're going to put this as the to clean. And then I think this is going to be our remember list. Probably could just do, you know what, I'm going to save these boxes because no point in covering it up when I can just do this, you know. Put those on this page here. Oh, actually, here, switch with me. You can go. Yeah, you'll just go there. And then you can go right here. Okay, there we go. To clean, then let's have payday, that's right. Okay. Trip. Let's use her. And then I need another one. Let's do trip, because that, like, field trip, you know. I was looking for a payday script, right? Okay, let's find a color scheme here. Let's do this one. This is gonna be payday. Okay, Saturday, we are also, no, Friday, we are getting groceries for while they are gone. So let's do a grocery icon. And then a groceries script. I think that's it. I did need a couple of scripts though, so let's do a to-do. And then another to-do. And then I think I want to do the errands one. Let's do, I want an actual errands script. There we go. Alright. I also want one more chores script, because that needs to be done this week. And then here I think I want to do a pack, which I don't have a script for, so I am just going to write it in. Okay, is that everything that we need? We have our movie night, which we don't know what time it is going to be for yet, so we have that. I have plenty of room to write things down. Wednesday's not doing anything. That's our last day of school, so that gets a big box. Field trip, I need to write field. And then, but there is a birthday script that I had that I can use. I know it's not anybody's birthday, but I can use it because there was a, like, Mickey balloon, which will be perfect. Oh, here we go. Mickey balloons. Because we're going to Epcot on this day. Planner time there. And then right here, I'm going to do and add a plane. Now I really do think that we are done with this. I think that is it. I don't think there's anything else I can add on here because there's nothing else to do. So I think this spread is donezo. Alright everyone, that is it for this week and my Hobonichi Weeks catch-all planner for the week of the 25th through the 31st, our final week in the month of May. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my Hobonichi Weeks planner playlist. I will leave all the information for my playlist, the planner that I got, and Bless Your Heart stickers information in the description box below, so you can check them out if you are wanting to see where I've gotten everything. And then if you want to save some money off of your order from Bless Your Heart stickers, you can use my PR code Megan15. It'll save you 15% off and you will receive my freebie, and this is what it looks like. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration, and until next time, craft on. Bye guys.